You do not need to know your topic before you get started. And so Tosha refined her topic in week 1. Week 2, she started establishing expertise. So this caused her to start to really unpack all of these awesome things that she had already accomplished. And sometimes as high performers, we can forget those things, okay? Or we see them as just normal, something regular. But please let me be the one to let you know what you do is so unique. It's the way that you do it. It's the way that you move. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Let's get it. Hello, what's going on? Awesome party peeps, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I'm excited that you are here. Welcome back if you are already subscribed. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when more episodes like this drop and we can hang out live. Let's talk a little bit about how my mentee, my client Tosha, okay, made her first $4,000 sale, okay, course sales, and how she is still doing it today. I'll link her case study somewhere above my head. I can never get the side right, but it'll be somewhere, as well as in the description when we hop off of this episode. Let's dive right in, because I know that if you're watching this, you're looking to package your expertise as well, and maybe you've been a little bit flustered or frustrated with all the information and misinformation that's happening online these days. Maybe you've been frustrated about pricing, okay? You're getting different information from different places, and some people are saying go low ticket, other people are saying go high ticket, but you're not exactly sure where to start or how to go about doing that. And so I want to break this down really quickly by sharing some insights from my client Tosha and her journey with me. Now, when I first met Tosha, we met inside of a webinar, okay? So it was a masterclass. I don't really like to call my classes webinars or master classes. It's more like a workshop, because I really like to help you implement, move things forward, and start to execute while you're with me, okay? And that was one of the things that she stated once we hopped off. She's like, it's your presence, it's your energy. She's like, I love how we connected. And so that tells me a lot about the people that flow into my classes. So if you're looking for a live class, I do teach live typically on Thursdays, okay? So you can check that out. Shameless plug and humble brag, okay, at jumpfirstacademy.org/VIP. So when I met Tosha, that was her feeling state. She was in this process of feeling like frustrated, overwhelmed, lots of information. And she even admitted to me when we started working together, she's like, I unfollowed you for a second. Because it was just a lot of information. I was inundated and I felt, a little bit overwhelmed, but I came back, all right, because she understood that what she needed was there. And sometimes that happens. Maybe you're watching a bunch of YouTube videos and going to master classes and webinars, and you don't feel like you're getting the answers that you need. So Tosha, after that webinar, after that workshop, she decided, I'm going to just go ahead and enroll. And she did, okay? And she talks about this inside of her case study too. Again, I'll link it so that you can go check it out after watching this episode. But she talks about how, for her, initially, it was the cost of the investment. It was, how am I going to make this investment, all right? And how am I going to make it back? How am I going to come up with the investment? And she's like, I just did it. And that's the advice that she gives to a lot of folks, other folks like yourself who may be looking to get started, is that there's a lifting of the overwhelm. There's a lifting of the weight when you are working with mentors and coaches who already have the results that you are looking for. So pro tip for your courses, programs, whatever it is that you're launching, work with someone who already has the results. I promise it will feel so much lighter, so much easier, okay, when you get with someone who can just give you the blueprint, show you the roadmap, and you just get the results, all right? So that was her feeling initially after she invested. Now, coming into the program, I always like to capture my students' feeling states of, like, where are they currently? And I like to capture this on video. And so they submit video diaries to me, which are very interesting about their process through the course. And so it's one of the ways that I hold them accountable, and I'm able to see exactly where they're stuck so I can help them navigate those challenges. And so this is also the point of premium. Pro tip, I want to put it here. Okay, pro tip, charge premium prices so you can go deeper with your clients and students. And so from the very first week that we started working together, you could see there was somewhat of it wasn't that she wasn't a self-confident person. It wasn't that she wasn't confident in her abilities. And what she does, by the way, she's a salon owner. She teaches other salon owners how to start their businesses, how to scale their businesses, okay, and put the proper systems in place so that it works for them and not them working in the businesses. And so you could tell, though, that her starting something new, and I always say this pro tip for your courses: just because you are teaching someone what it is that you know doesn't undervalue what they already know. So they're still an expert in their own right. They're still an expert in their lane. They just don't know what they don't know about what you do. And so you could see that Tasha was feeling like a little bit, not a lack of confidence, but a little bit unsure, okay, about how this process was going to look, what the journey was going to be for her from week one. And so she was sitting in this kind of self-doubt, like, am I really going to be able to teach somebody, what I know and then pay a premium price? And she always used the phrase nervous sighted. Okay, I had never heard them combined before, but she was nervous and excited at the same time. And so from about week 1 to week 3 of us working together, that's how she felt. Slowly, as we started to unpack her expertise, as I started to validate the things that she already knew in her niche, in her lane, she started to come alive a little bit. And I could see this flow through in the video diaries that she was recording, right? Based on what she was learning every single week inside of the program. So she became more confident in establishing her expertise. And this was by week 2. So week 1, we focused on really refining her topic, which, pro tip, if you think you need to know your topic before you get started and come into my mentorship programs, you do not, okay? About 50% of the folks who think they know their topic end up changing them when they come in, and 99.9% of the folks that I work with end up refining their topic significantly, okay, as we work together to get their courses launched. And so you do not need to know your topic before you get started. And so Tasha refined her topic in week 1. Week 2, she started establishing expertise. So this caused her to start to really unpack all of these awesome things that she had already accomplished. And sometimes as high performers, we could forget those things, okay? Or we see them as just normal, something regular. But please let me be the one to let you know what you do is so unique. It's the way that you do it. It's the way that you move. I said this to one of my instructors yesterday at the gym. I was taking a class and I was like, I've taken this class before with other people, but it's the way that you do what you do that is so unique, right? And I love that. And so it's going to be the same thing for your courses, your online courses, face-to-face courses. Pro tip, it's the way you do what you do. It's the way that you show up. And so Tasha's confidence started to bloom, and which is also the name of her business, her course business. And so I love that, right? It started to bloom and blossom. And so she ended up launching the course, and within about 21 days or so, about 3 weeks or so, she made her first $4,000 sale. Okay. And so again, this really boosts your confidence. That first sale that you make, when somebody pays to learn from you, to learn about what it is that you know, that first sale is going to boost, it's going to skyrocket your confidence. And so ever since then, she has been on a roll. Now, there have been challenges along the way, as with every business, right? But she's continued to grow in her element, in her journey, launching her courses, even up until literally the other night. I want to say last night, but it was probably the night before. She posted one time and she made a sale, okay, within an hour or under an hour. And so that's the power of standing in your expertise, in your authority, and growing the confidence that you need to really put yourself out there and launch the course business, okay? Somebody is willing to pay you premium prices. She's also raised her prices. She went to $6,000 and then she raised it to $8,000, okay? And she's working on 10, okay? So listen, you can do this. And the journey, this is it's so empowering for me as a coach and a mentor to see my students and mentees start to grow and be in their element. It is extremely fulfilling. I can't describe this feeling. I say it all the time. You have to experience it for yourself because it truly is indescribable. And so I love to see their growth. I love to see them empowered. And they tell me that I'm too humble sometimes, right? But it's something that, again, I can't explain it. And it's just so empowering. It's not an ego thing. It's just, I don't know. I love it, right? So you have to love teaching. You have to love what it is that you do. And I just want to drop this for encouragement, because I know that sometimes it can be not frustrating, but it can be a little bit you can still feel self-doubt even when you see the the rewards or the things that other people are accomplishing, right? Like me giving you a testimonial or a case study. And this is why I break down case studies and not just throw testimonials together, because I like for you all to see the journey, like where my student and client mentees started and where it is that they're going. And I like to interview them so that you get firsthand from their mouths exactly what it is that they've experienced along the journey, because I think that's important. The depth there is important, not just saying, hey, here was their result, because it can still feel overwhelming even just seeing the result. There's still self-doubt sometimes, like, can I truly do it? And when you start to understand, like, oh, this person is kind of like me, you know, like they felt the same things, they have been through some of the same experiences, and they still ended up on the other side and got this result that I'm looking for, it just makes it feel so much easier and so much better, because it is, okay? It's so much easier than you are thinking it is right now. You just have to trust yourself, just like Tosha did and every one of my mentees have done, enough to get started. That's literally it. You just have to jump in right where you are with what you have. It is enough, okay? You just have to jump in. In order to get started, I'm teaching live 3 days, okay? It's going to be super exciting. I'm super pumped about it. It is a paid training, and so it's called the Global Authority Movement. It's built to help you step into your global authority, start packaging your expertise so you can share it with the rest of the world. I linked it in the description below so that you can go straight there. It's jumpfirstacademy.org/global. Again, there's 3 days. You can do general admission or you can do VIP. When you upgrade to VIP, you get my mentorship behind the scenes, as well as me coaching you and helping you start to implement the things that we're talking about inside of the training. There are templates, specialized templates. I've been doing this for a minute. All right. So everything that I have learned, I have distilled my lessons in order to help you fast track your success so that you don't have to go making the same mistakes that I made, and you can start getting results immediately. Again, a sale in an hour, under an hour. Like, this is not the first time that it has happened for my clients and students. It is the templates, it's the guidance, it's the mentorship, it's the coaching, okay? But you have to take the first step. You have to jump, and that's the name of the business, Jump First, and it's for a reason, because with everything that you have, all you need to do is take the next step. You already have what you need to get it done. Again, jumpfirstacademy.org/global. Let me show you how to package it up and give it to the rest of the world so you can make your first premium course sale as well. I love y'all so much. I hope this is helpful, okay? And you see the path that you need to take in order to get it done. I will see y'all back here tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of your day, and hopefully I see more of you all inside the global movement. Bye, y'all.